Hey, what's going on? What's going down? What's going up? How is everyone doing on this Saturday night? Saturday, October 14th. So basically half of the October is gone. You are a day older than you were yesterday on the 13th, right? Yes. What is going on, huh? Well, I'm just taking it easy. I'm just taking it easy. I basically, I work for an hour, I think maybe hour and a half. And yeah, so, that's it, man. That's it. You got to take it easy. Well, I guess because I kind of partied last weekend, which was not that great. After the movie Blade Runner 2049. You guys seen it yet, huh? Huh? Have you seen it yet? Fucking amazing movie. Although, without repeating myself, I had to watch it again because, what happened at the Kips Bay Cinema was that the goddamn thing went blank. It just went blank for the last 15 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? So in any case, I took it easy today. I was watching the two shows that I'm watching these days: the Orville, the USS Orville. That's the name of the spaceship. Uh, they had their episode, I think, season 1, episode 6. Was that 5 or 6? One of those. And I got my cheat sheet over here. Cheat sheet. Well, the reason I'm doing this on a Saturday, not on a Sunday, which is tomorrow, because I think I'm going out with a lady. What else is going on, huh? Oh yeah, by the way, I was just watching Bill Maher's Politically Incorrect. You guys remember that shit? I never watched it when it was airing back in the 1990s because we didn't have access, in the fucking mountains. But Bill Maher now does, as you guys know, and girls, no, ladies, I shouldn't say girls, ladies, that Bill Maher does his show on HBO is called Real Time with Bill Maher on Friday nights, but I was trying to see if he did that last night, but I guess he didn't. So I was just watching Politically Incorrect from 1999. Holy shit, 1999! That sounds so fucking old. I was only how old I was. How old I was, huh? How old I was in 1919 fucking 9. 1919 fucking 9. I was 26 years old. 26. Yes, 26. I was 26. So in any case, so he had, one of his episodes of Political Incorrect. Oh, by the way, Political Incorrect is the show that he had on HBO, or one of those fucking, HBO or one of those studios, whatever the hell it is. So he had these two guests. So Jimmy Kimmel and this other guy, Adam Carella. Is that? Am I saying that right? Adam Carella were on the show, and then there were two ladies who actually had just written a book like a guide, a dating guide for women, and how men can be, how men are actually douchebags, and how to like how to fight that, not fight that, but how to like be a mogul, or like a lady mogul in dating, and how. So they're talking about like and these guys, Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla, they're like these guys. They're like, you women are just there to marry, and that's what you want, and you don't want to have sex and all that. And they were mentioning some guy who said something about like, if I don't get laid by the third date, that's it. Well, I don't know. I'm not an expert on dating websites. Dating, not dating fucking websites, but dating itself. Dating itself. So I will do another one, another podcast, emphasizing on dating and what the problem is with dating in America, or on this planet Earth in general. But I'll have to do a little more research based on my own life, dating, and etc. Website dating and real life meeting people, how to meet people, and what's the premise? What's the whole fucking premise of dating? Okay, so let's just dive into the podcast, right? Let's just dive into the podcast, and what do I want to talk about, huh? Oh yeah, human gods. Human gods, okay. Humans, as you know, are still worshipping gods. A god, if you are part of a monotheistic religion, and gods if you are, I don't know, Buddhist or whatever. But that's all in the past, and that's probably not probably, but most likely also mythology, And but I think if somebody were to like say, do we have like any human gods? That would be, in my opinion, well, I think there is some force that I kind of believe in, that there is a force. But like with the interface and all that, I think scientists and people who work on inventions, who want to get the bullshit out of the bureaucracy, and they're making people's life better. Obviously, starting with whatever group of people, but eventually it actually benefits everyone. All the inventors. Look at all the inventors and all the scientists. I think they were the human gods. Or they are the human gods to this day. So yeah, if anyone, then these are the people who are actually the gods or godfathers of science and inventions, including internet, people behind the web, the creators of the web and all that, and how it is benefiting my friends. And I think people who are afraid of AI, I'm not afraid of AI. I don't want to repeat myself, I don't want to. I'm not afraid of AI. So there's that on my take on human gods. And then I'm just gonna say, what the fuck, man? What the fuck with like This year has been like a disastrous year. What the fuck? Did you guys hear about the California fires? There are 200 people who are missing. What the fuck? What the fuck? We had... Oh, by the way, I wanted to talk about... While I'm talking about California wildfires in the fucking wine country, right? Up in Napa Valley, Sonoma County, and all those fucking north of San Francisco and north of Berkeley. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? But I think there's an explanation, and then people are actually also blaming Pacific Gas and Electric (PGE) because I think the weather has been hotter and drier, you know. But then they're also blaming, I think some people are blaming PGE because they have these, above ground poles with electric wires, conductors, feeding the obviously different counties and different cities and different where the fuck it is there. They're blaming that might be one issue. Wow, how the freaking fire started. But it's like, dude, if you look at the fucking news and all that, although I try to stay away from news, it's tough though. It's fucking tough. And I was watching this morning, I'm like, what the fuck, man? It's like leveled, like fucking fire has leveled towns. Like they were talking about 3,500 homes. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? And it's beyond anybody's control. What the fuck? See, this is exactly why. Well, first of all, we as human beings have to learn how to control the weather and natural disasters. We have to be knowledgeable enough. We have to have resources enough to do research in how and why the wild west. No, that's not what I was saying. How the wildfires start and what happens. Yes, there is a component of fucking global warming. I think, I'm a proponent. Proponent. Did I say that right? English language. I am, I agree that there is fucking global warming. Because of greenhouse gases and all that bullshit, But these are the consequences of fucking global warming, and maybe the utility companies and technology and lack thereof technology. Why do we have fucking above ground fucking hanging wires? I don't know. Why can't we have them fucking underground? Why can't we have electric underground? I mean, I get that because I'm an engineer. I understand that it's expensive to bury the conductors and all that. However, I think the technology in terms of electric, which is not part of my podcast, it's not part of my podcast. So I'll just say one sentence and then I'll move on. Because time is precious. Time is precious. Time is precious. Precious is time. Yes. I think at some point in time, it's going to be like a wireless grid of electric. I think that's what's going to happen. Like, I think they have technologies now where you can actually charge your device. What the fuck do you have? Whatever the fuck you have. A phone, I don't know, maybe in 10 years a computer. You don't need a fucking wire to, like plug in and then plug in the wall and the fucking receptacle. I think that's the future of electric grid. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say about that, and yeah, again, what the fuck about the California wildfire, man? That's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. What else? All right, so let's move on. Oh yeah, how was my work? Yeah, work has been kind of slow, but I think it's picking up now. Uh, Hopefully, it doesn't become what it became last year, and I had to let my engineers go. I don't want to do that. If I can't pay them, then well, I guess because I had to bill clients a lot of money, which I am learning to do, and I have to collect money in New York City. It's tough, man. People don't want to pay you, and whatever the fuck it is, dude. But in any case, so the work I think, is picking up, so that's a good thing. And I want to make some money. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? So that's that, and yeah. So I wanted to talk about Japan. Why the fuck did I want to talk about Japan? Why do I have Japan here? Oh, because we bombed them. We bombed the shit out of them. I don't know. That's something I had to look into. Why I had Japan here? Why? Oh, I know why. I know why. I know fucking why. Because I never been to Japan, but people who have been to Japan, especially people from the West, are from other parts of the world. I also want to talk about why Japan is such a introverted society, and why they don't allow multiculturalism. I guess because it's a very old school culture. It's a very old school culture with what do you call with the idea, an idealism that somehow they have created. Somehow they have, with the help of America, they have created this like freaking, I don't know, paradise, whatever the fuck it is. It's like if I go to Japan, I'm gonna feel like I'm on a different planet. That's what it's like, apparently. But at the same time, it's not on a different planet. So Japanese government people have to understand that this world is going to come closer. I'm not saying that they should actually change their fucking immigration system. Maybe they do. Maybe they should. What the fuck, dude? And Japan is one of the countries which have one of the highest suicide rates among youngsters. And apparently, obviously, there's a lot of shit going on in people's lives, and nobody talks about that. Nobody wants to get help, and whatever the fuck it is, dude. So that's it on Japan. That's it, Japan. That's it. That's it on Japan. What else? Oh, pyramids of Egypt. Oh no, before pyramids. Equality, feminism, feminization of the society. Okay, why do I have this fucking thing? I'm not a fucking expert on this. Why am I saying this? Oh, okay, I know why. I think equality, in my own perspective, equality obviously is a right for everyone. Nobody should be discriminated based on their color, creed, nationality. Yeah, dude, that's like fucking. Weren't we talking about that fucking the 1970s? But at the same time, I think what has happened is that somehow the masculine and the feminine have come upon these dynamics where our natural way of things um, have been affected, impacted. Yes, that's what I meant to say. For example, a man has to be a man. If you're a heterosexual male, then you have to, you have to man up. You have to man up, and you have to man up, and you have to be out there, and you have to challenge yourself and to do whatever the fuck you gotta do, and this is also a problem in dating. I think I mentioned that. When I say it's a problem in dating, is that somehow uh, heterosexual males are told that you can't go up to a woman and ask her out or anything like that. Uh, or am I saying that right? No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say was that feminization of the site is that we somehow have taken this burden upon ourselves, where we have lost touch with ourselves, our natural selves, which is that, and this is true for both men and women, and I think independence, um, self-reliance, and all that. Obviously, yes, equality. No, like I said, regardless of your gender, whatever it is, everybody has equal rights. No question on that. No fucking question on that. But I think somehow, the feminization of the society has a consequence, which is that men have lost touch, and then that may be why there are problems with opioids and all that, and somehow, you know, like a man has to, a heterosexual man, if you're a heterosexual man, you have to be like a fucking stone, like not a stone, but like a fucking rock in the middle of the ocean. Regardless of what happens, hurricanes, whatever, you're still a rock, you know? And I'm not talking about like being old school and all that, but um, forward thinking, progressive gender dynamics. I think that's what we lack. That's what we lack. And somehow feminization, and then on the other side of the spectrum of the color, like fucking male domination and all that, it still goes on, and it's just somehow the society has to fucking the society has to, I think, change in a revolutionary way. Otherwise we're stuck in this fucking bubble. We're stuck in this fucking bubble, and that's one of the problems in the society, and that also plays a role in the fucking dating scene and all that. I mean, men are douchebags, but women at the same time are also they also dump guys, or they also are mean, and uh, they're not nice. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, so that was my rant on equality, feminism, male domination, and all that nonsensical, societal, critical, unimportantical. Oh shit! I just coined in a word, unimportantical. What the fuck it is, right? Okay, so pyramids of Egypt. Pyramids of Egypt. People have a lot of superstitions about pyramids of Egypt. this is what, 3,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago. There was no technology. There's no really technical know-how. Monkeys had just come out of the jungle. Well, not really, but that was probably 25,000 years ago. But they had a civilization. They had a civilization. Civilization along the River Nile. They had a civilization there, and what the fuck happened? The pharaohs obviously had this whole fucking ritualistic fucking thing for their, dead ones and all that, and what the fuck it was. I think the pharaohs made all the North African men, for most part, build these pyramids with these huge stones that are brought into the fucking desert using the fucking whatever the fuck that means. But I mean, it was mostly labor, mostly labor, because they had like if okay, somebody said, oh, I think, oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Oh, I was watching him and with his take on what Bill Maher says, and they. Oh, by the way, Bill Maher finally admits that, yeah, maybe terraforming Mars. Maybe terraforming Mars is not a bad idea. Not that we're gonna colonize Mars, but somehow, with the fucking shits happening these days, we had 10 hurricanes. Oh, by the way, did I mention that there's another hurricane? It's called Ophelia. What the fuck it is? Let me look it up. It's going the way of fucking Europe, actually. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Hurricane Ophelia? What the fuck, dude? Hurricane Ophelia. "57 minutes ago, powerful Hurricane Ophelia heads towards Ireland." What the fuck? Irish people are gonna be like, oh, we're gonna love this because this is like fucking summer. This is like fucking summer for sort of. Okay, so this is what it said on CNN. Is that Google or fucking CNN? CNN, okay. Record-setting Ophelia, a Category 3 hurricane with sustained winds of 185 kilometers per hour, was passing south of Azores on Saturday on its path towards Ireland. What the fuck? Ophelia will have big impacts for the British Isles beginning Monday. What the fuck? Including hurricane force winds. You can actually see it. It started from fucking not the Caribbean. Where did it fucking start? Whatever the fuck it is. Who cares? It's not coming up my way, so I don't give a shit. But the point I'm trying to make is that this year has been a fucking disastrous year. Yeah? The California wildfires, the 10 hurricanes from A to O. O is in Ophelia. So yeah, that's that. My rant on fucking hurricanes. I don't want to digress too much, Oh, the other night I was at a bar in Bergen. I like the place actually. It's big and they have these food vendors and all that. And so I was at Bergen and I was just having like a what do you call a moment of self-realization that can we say that this universe is an individual experience? Because what we experience is through our senses. And that can transform into something where you can say, oh, wait a minute. This is just like a creation of my own mind. This is just a creation of my own mind. You know, is that how the universe works? That the universe is an individual experience. Means, okay, so let me explain this in a layman's term, if I can. If I can. If I can explain this, that means I can explain the whole fucking universe. Okay, right? Okay, so the point I'm trying to make is that here I am, right? Here I am, and whatever I have experienced so far, right, has been just a creation of my own mind. But can I say that my birth was also a creation of my own mind? I don't know. So that's the question I have been contemplating. Actually, I realized that that's the biggest question. Because remember, the universe is a very weirdly, confusingly, sometimes amazingly, individually, logistically, makes you feel that, yeah, maybe that's what it is, that this universe is my own experience, and everything else is creation of my own mind. Like everything else around me is a creation of my own mind. So what does that mean? That means that this universe is actually just a creation of my own mind. So then what's real? What's real? So that's the question. That's the question. That the human mind, I think I said that last time, that the human mind is always asking for more, explore, find out, go to Mars, go to fucking outside the solar system. You know, that's what we are. And also, it's an explosion of our... I can't find a goddamn word. It's also an exploration of our own mind. And I think I said that last time, that human mind is very powerful. It's a very powerful combination of software and hardware, which we know no other species can produce, although there are animals which are probably smarter than us in many ways, but still, you know, our brain is the most sophisticated in terms of our ability, or abilities, that's what I want to say, yeah. Alright, so that's that. On my take on whether this universe is an individual experience, whether you get to a point where you say, oh yeah, what the fuck, dude, this is my universe. Welcome to my universe. Welcome to my universe. Everyone that I have known, are just a creation of my mind. Which means I just created everything. I just created everything. You know? But that's just a theory. Because nobody knows what the fuck's out there. Like, how did this universe start? How did this universe start to begin with? Nobody knows. Like, there's a Big Bang theory, but then there are other theories where they say, oh, there are other universes, there are other dimensions, we don't know. Nobody fucking knows. And this we're trying to find out. Huh? So I gotta come up with my own fucking theory. That the universe that I know of, that has all kinds of scientific ideas and all that, it's just a generation of my own mind. That's it. That's my theory. The theory of everything. I think astrophysicists should hire me as their consultant. Right? Right. Right. All right. Let's move on. Okay. Oh, I wanted to just add that we may be just a holographic. Holographic as in 2D. Are we holographic? No, I don't think we are holographic. We are fully functional 3D. Holographic, I don't think. I'm not an astrophysicist. I'm not a physicist to deny or say to people who believe in holographic because of the emission of energy. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so let's just talk about three-dimensional early stuff. Okay, three-dimensional early stuff. Let's not go beyond our planet Earth. Okay. What affects us? Tax cuts. Trump tax cuts. Without politicizing, I think I'm not sure. I'm not an expert on accounting and tax and all that. But I would say is that the tax laws in this country are so goddamn fucking complicated. They need to be changed without giving leverage to one party or another party. They have to be changed. They have to be made simple. Man, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. I think Trump is on something. I don't agree with him on many things, but I think I do agree with him on the tax cuts, although I don't know the details. But I would say that yes, we do need to fucking revolutionize the tax codes of this country. You know why? Because I'm sick and tired of filling out fucking 100 forms. Well, I mean, I don't do that, but my accountant does that. 100 fucking forms and 100 fucking, like, dude, what the fuck? Why can't we just make it simple? Okay, if I'm making less than $40,000 a year, okay, I don't pay any local taxes, okay, because I can't afford to live in this goddamn city. So that's one thing. Second, I should get a deduction as per my income, right? Third thing, I should be taxed as per my income. And I don't have to do like fucking whatever the fuck it is. Like, okay. And I think these guys have a plan, and I hope everybody agrees to it. Like, if you are living in a city like New York City, and if you are earning less than $20,000 a year, you shouldn't be paying any fucking tax. And I think that's what they're saying. But these fucking liberals, on the other hand, they're stupid enough to not understand this. That, oh yeah, this is actually good for people who are poor. They don't pay any taxes. And then I think the tax that they're proposing is that, you know, they should give for middle class and any class, I think, or not. No, it's not about rich people, but I think it also talks about a larger deduction than what we get now. Like, we get what, like $7,000 in deduction? What the fuck, dude? I think they talk about giving like a bigger deduction so we don't pay a lot of tax, and that's the whole fucking point. And what's wrong with fucking taxing these companies? These companies, we tax them lower so we can bring more companies into our country instead of the companies going overseas, because like countries like fucking Ireland or fucking where the fuck it is, India, China, they don't tax these companies a lot because they know that it's beneficial. It's beneficial because these companies bring jobs. What the fuck? And this is exactly why I hate these fucking liberals. They don't fucking understand this. They don't fucking understand this. Why are we losing jobs? Because who wants to pay 35% tax? Right? Okay? Okay, are you talking about regulations? No. Regulations will fucking take, we will take them down to Japan to put. No, I'm saying that we'll take them to the fucking court if they don't follow rules, regulations and all that, codes and whatever the fuck it is. But tax law needs to fucking change, okay? Like, okay, I'll give you one example. I have a company, okay? I have a small business in New York City, and I'm paying a lot of fucking tax, okay? Paying a lot of fucking tax. If I could, and also the labor is, well, I mean labor, okay, I'm not concerned, okay, but I'm paying a lot of tax, as a whatever the fuck it is, as a corporation, whatever the fuck it is, LLC. I would say fuck it, man. I would rather be in fucking I don't know what the fuck it is, Ireland, and I'll just work from there. I'll register my company in Ireland. Oh, by the first of all, it's very fucking hard to have a business in New York State and New York City. Bureaucracy, fucking bureaucracy is like fucking off the roof, man. It's off the fucking roof. Okay. So, without sounding like an angry white guy, whatever the fuck it is, or whatever, it doesn't matter if I sound like an angry white guy or whatever the fuck it is, whatever genre, but you get my point. My point is that if you want to flourish business in this city, and in this country, and in this state, you have to first lower the taxes for the businesses so they can actually employ more people, and they can bring business here. And this is what these fucking liberals do not get. You know why? Because they allow the bureaucracy. They allow the fucking bureaucracy. Nothing gets done. Nothing gets fucking done. This is exactly why Democrats are losing. I'm telling you, because they don't have the fucking guts to say, oh yeah, we need to reform the tax law. They keep saying, oh, no, don't reform the tax law because that means that we're giving more breaks to the richer and the poor. No, that's not what it is. Anyways, alright, so that's my rant on that. I'm sorry. So that's my rant on that, kids, on the tax law, right? Oh yeah, so TED Talks. You guys know TED Talks? Obviously, right? Everybody does. Well, maybe not everybody, but some people do. So TED Talk is a, I think it started. Well, it's a show, not a Broadway show though. TED Talks, not a Broadway show. TED Talks is a talk show around design, future ideas from the future, technology, etc. So they were talking about how the universe actually came into being through disorderness. Means there's no somebody up there actually that tells the guy in the left southern quarters or right northern quarters to, hey, you got to do this, by the way, you got to do this, you got to do that, blah blah blah. And human body actually functions in a very disorderly way. Apparently, like brain does not tell, for example, Brain does not tell individual cells what to do. They just do it because it's just built into them. So it's all random. It's all fucking random. But the issue is that we somehow have uh, come up with a culture and a civilization based on hierarchy, hierarchy, and that actually is detrimental. It's detrimental. Hierarchy means, well, somebody has to order this guy to go to fucking where the fuck it is. He has to drop off that package, and then he's come back and he's the USPS and he's do this and do that. No, I think everything actually works independently in this universe, and I think the human and then the I think the human this hierarchy maybe is one of the most detrimental uh, set of living standards. This may be actually most detrimental to us. Because this goes against the nature of things and how universe started. And I think that may be true. And this was one of the things on TED Talks, and that's it. So that's all I have to say on the fucking disorderliness of the universe. I mean, if you think somebody's in charge of this planet, nobody is. Nobody's, and things work. Yeah, we're fighting each other and whatever the fuck it is. It's not going to go, haywire out into fucking out of the solar system, right? Nobody's in charge of this planet. Nobody's, and nobody. No, this planet does not need a constable or an HR. No, that's what it is. People do, and people think. Yeah. So it is. So that's that. How far are we on the time? Time. Does time exist in this planet? On this planet? In this planet? Or this planet? Above this planet? Below this planet? Everywhere on this planet. Does time exist? Yes, time exists, but the calendar is fucked up. Didn't I mention that this planet needs a huge calendar reform? Because the calendar right now we have, you know who actually came up with that calendar? Gregory was a priest, and they were trying to teach these priests to learn science. Dude, come on, this is fucking 21st century. Let's fucking reform this goddamn calendar. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. It's true. It's fucking true. I'm just being honest. Okay? I'm just being fucking honest. And there are actually people, professors in science, are actually working on this. And I hope they make it happen. And they say, fuck the Gregorian calendar. This is it. We don't need it. We need more simpler life for ourselves and for other human beings. Just like all other scientists, inventors, and all the rational people have said, have done, and have made it happen for others. What else? I mean, sorry, man. I mean, I had to be honest. Why do we have fucking? I don't want to repeat myself, but you get my point, right? Okay. Now, the last thing, because I don't want to go on and on about too long. It has to be within an hour, right? So, Orville, I told you guys, right? Orville. I don't know. I don't know. USS Orville. I don't know. The premise of the USS Orville. I know Seth MacFarlane. He's the director. He's the main show. He's the main person of the show and all that. But I think there's something that's missing in that whole thing with his wife, ex-wife, and all that. But she's giving him orders and all that. So obviously he's missing a point, and the point is that. And then I was watching the last one without having any spoiler alerts. That one of the well, not one of the, but I was watching at the end, and this lady who's in where the fuck they are from, you know, Krill, yeah, what the fuck it is, Krill people, and she was like, oh, what did you do to my people? You killed all of them. And he goes, but they were gonna kill the planet full of gazillion people. And she goes, okay, you kill all my people, but you save the children. What do you think the children will say to you? And he goes, I don't know. I mean, he doesn't say that, but he tried his best by saying, listen, your people are gonna kill like a bazillion people on this planet. So that's why I had to do it. But I had to save the children. And she was like, what do you think the children are going to say to you? So I think that's the premise. That's like the premise. I mean, I like watching it, but I think there's a flaw into it that Seth MacFarlane he doesn't understand. Maybe he does, but he doesn't want to deal with it. What else? What else? That's it. Oh, by the way, I'm also watching these days Marvel's Inhumans. Oh, that's a fucking amazing show. Marvel's Inhumans. Oh, that's a fucking amazing show. So check it out. Check it out. I'm not gonna have any spoiler alerts on that. Marvel's Inhumans. As in like these people with superhuman powers. You know where the fuck they were. Like this jog that can transport the people from moon to the earth and where the fuck it is in no time and all that. Fuck it. Yeah, so this is Marvel's creation, you know. So that's it. I think that's it. Do I have anything else? Oh, politically incorrect. Oh shit. Yes. One last thing. Remember I said how I got hit by a 24-year-old driver on Adam Street? And so, you know, I had to do the fucking police report and all that, and I got the fucking police report. And he's in like, if you look at the picture, he's already into like my halfway into my own land. You know, fucking dude, I'm in my land, and he's like fucking. So basically, he hit me. That's what it was. So I went to the repair shop, right? The collision, whatever the fuck it is called, on Atlantic Avenue. You know how much the fucking guy tells me how it's gonna cost? And it's just a fucking brush off, you know. It isn't like a fucking real. He looks at it like, oh yeah, it's a quarter panel, you know, it needs to be replaced, and then the rest of the stuff, you know, it just repair. And I'm like, okay, so how much? And then he goes, he looks at it, you know, from all angles and all that. And you know what he said? $2,500. Like, what? $2,500. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? He goes, it's just like, you have to, you had work and, probably this quarter panel, costs like probably $600 and this and that. I'm like, dude, you know what? Let me think about it. I'm like, this guy's out of his fucking mind, right? So I then go up Grand Avenue and then Bergen, and then I stop by there, another like body shop. Then the guy is like, he's he's nice. He's a nice guy from Caribbean, where the fuck it is. And then he's like, yeah, you know what? Just bring it in the morning, and Monday morning. So Monday morning, and then I'll give you a quote, and I'll tell you how much it is. But he said basically he said the same thing, that the panel needs to be, the quarter panel needs to be replaced and all that, So then I go to fucking, I'm working at fucking Conditori, the cafe, the coffee shop, and then I look up how much it costs for the quarter panel for the smart car for two. $129. $129. And this guy is telling me that probably costs like $600. Are you fucking kidding me? This smart car is a basic. Dude, this is not a fucking BMW, okay? And you, come on, give me a fucking break, dude. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to go to this guy. No. I'm probably going, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to order that from eBay. $129, dude. And then I'm going to go to the body shop and say, I'm going to tell the guy, listen, I got the part, and you just tell me how much it is. And then I'm going to talk to my insurance company, and then I'm going to have my insurance company talk to the other guy's insurance company, because I got the police report, and it's all clear, sir. It's all fucking clear. It's all nice, and you have to pay for that shit because you hit me. Sorry, that was my rant on that, but I had to say it, because that's it. That's it. So, anyways, enjoy your night. Enjoy your Saturday night, whatever the hell you're doing. Every one of you, enjoy your Saturday night. Alright, I'll talk to you guys next Saturday or Sunday, the fun day.